And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
Can I answer? Wait a minute. No, you've done a lot of talking.
President Trump and JD Vance just did something most of the American people have been waiting for. They just gave a masterclass to President Zelenskyy at the White House. It's about time we have a government that can set the record straight. It's about time we have a president that can show real leadership. For the past few years, the US have been giving so much money to Ukraine, billions, hundreds of billions of dollars. And the only thing we hear President Zelenskyy saying over and over is, we need more. We need more cash. We need more help. And today, JD Vance did not miss the opportunity to remind President Zelenskyy how ungrateful he is, to remind President Zelenskyy how arrogant he is. It's about time we have a government that can show real leadership.
For 4 years in the United States of America, we had a president who stood up at press conferences and talked tough about Vladimir Putin, and then Putin invaded Ukraine and destroyed a significant chunk of the country. The path to peace and the path to prosperity is maybe engaging in diplomacy. We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending that the President of the United States' words mattered more than the President of the United States' actions. What makes America a good country is America engaging in diplomacy. That's what President Trump is doing.
President Trump choosing JD Vance for his VP was probably the best decision he could have made. And you can already see the future. You can already see President Trump passing the baton to JD Vance to take it over.
What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to...
Come once.
Do you see the arrogance? You are at the White House begging for help, and then now you're being arrogant. Oh, have you been to Ukraine to see the problem we have? Then come once. You guys see the arrogance, and at the same time, this man is asking the U.S. government to give him billions of the American taxpayers' money.
Actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's exactly what you're doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influenced.
We're going to feel...
How about you shut up for a minute and listen to the president? You're asking for help. How about you humble yourself for a minute?
Very good and very strong.
You will feel influenced.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. Right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's back to you. Far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once? This
a lot
entire
of
meeting?
Times.
No, in this
Even
entire
today,
meeting, have you said thank
even
you?
Today.
You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please.
Remind him, JD Vance, VP JD Vance, remind him. Have you said thank you? Remind him. This is what leadership is about. This is show lead by showing strength. This is what leadership is about.
I think that if you will speak very loudly about the war,
He's not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country's in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No, you've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning.
I know.
You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
you haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this cabinet.
We gave you, through this stupid president, $350 billion.
You voted
we gave
for
you
your
military
president.
equipment,
You
and you
voted
men
for
are
your
brave.
President Biden sent $350 billion to Ukraine. And President Zelensky says he needs more. That's not enough. He needs more money. He needs more cash. At the same time, we have American citizens sleeping in the street. At the same time, we have American veterans sleeping in the street. And this man is saying he needs more money. And he's being arrogant and disrespectful at the White House while he's asking for more. You can't make this up.
But they had to use our military.
What about
if you didn't have our military equipment, if you didn't have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3 days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
maybe
new.
less.
Wow, you see, now he's being sarcastic. No, he's being, the arrogance, man.
2 weeks, of course he has.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I tell you.
Just say thank you.
I said a lot of times to American people.
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards.
Thankful.
You're buried there. Your people are dying. You're running low on soldiers. Listen, you're running low on soldiers. It would be a damn good thing. And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I want this. Look. If you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
With guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't with me. That wasn't with me. That was with a guy named Biden who was not a smart person. That was with Obama.
It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards.
And that's what people don't understand. This is a war Ukraine can never, ever win. That's what people don't understand. So this is a losing battle. So the best thing you can do is find a way to create peace, find a way to cease fire. That's the best you can do. And President Trump has a relationship, at least some type of relationship, diplomatic relationship with President Putin. So he is the best person that can help you achieve that.
Without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question to Mr. Vice President. I'm sorry.
It's going to be a tough deal to make because the attitudes have to change.
What if Russia breaks ceasefire? What if Russia breaks peace talks? What do you do then? I understand that it's a heated conversation right now.
What are you saying?
She's asking, what if Russia breaks the ceasefire?
What if anything? What if a bomb drops on your head right now? Okay? What if they broke it? I don't know. They broke it with Biden because Biden, they didn't respect him. They didn't respect Obama. They respect me.
That's it. That's it. Mic drop.
The problem is I've empowered you to be a tough guy. And I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. And your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but you'll fight it out. But you don't have the cards. But once we sign that deal, you're in a much better position. But you're not acting at all thankful. And that's not a nice thing. I'll be honest, that's not a nice thing.
Yo, can somebody crop this video and send it to President Biden and show President Biden what real leadership looks like? Can somebody take that video and send it to Kamala Harris and show Kamala Harris how people negotiate, how people show strength, how people make deals happen? I beg, can somebody send this video to President Biden and Kamala Harris? I beg.
All right, I think we've seen enough. What do you think?
What's this negotiation?
This is going to be great television, I will say that.
Anyway, it was good television for me. As always, guys, thanks for watching. It's always a good time to have you here. And of course, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. It's going to help me with the algorithm. And don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you think as I continue to call out the nonsense from the left, as I continue to call out the woke mindset, the woke virus. You guys stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.